in my conscience, and there are people whose views in this congregation are 180 degrees different from mine, and that's welcome, and that's more than okay. We're going to be chanting the Song of Freedom, and meanwhile, we've seen freedom abused this week. And we, as Jewish people, know two different kinds of experiences. We know what it's like to be fleeing and trying to get across a border, like we're leaving Egypt. We also know what it's like to have to enforce a border, like in Lebanon and Gaza, and what happens when you don't. We have both of those experiences. We know what it's like to have the St. Louis ship be turned back and sent back to certain doom in Europe during the Holocaust. And we also know what it's like with October 7th. We have texts, like it says in the Torah, that these are the boundaries of Israel and you need to protect them and enforce them. And we also have the poem of Emma Lazarus inscribed on the Statue of Liberty, "Give me your tired, your poor." We have both of those experiences. And what makes those experiences come together is understanding that we are a people of the law. And that law, specifically in the book of Exodus, states that there shall be, Exodus 12:49, there shall be one law for the native and for the stranger who sojourns with you. There shall be one law, there shall be equality. And we understand that human beings are made B'Tselem Elohim in God's image, and we are commanded no less than 36 times to love the stranger as yourself, which at minimum means treating the stranger humanely. So you can't say with integrity within Jewish tradition that we are a country of laws that needs to enforce its boundaries, but then be lawless and arrest and detain and deport people without due process. You must apply the law humanely and equally. And so I bring that lens from Torah to our current situation, that we must be able to understand that there must be one law, one standard, one moral precept for all human beings, and people must be treated humanely. And we've seen not just the murders of Renee Good and Alex Preddy, we should also remember the 30 people who have died in custody, and we should not just be outraged when white people are murdered and we see them on television. We should treat all life and understand all life equally sacred. That's the lens with which I would like to bring to you from Torah for you to consider as you try to interpret these events. You do not have to cooperate with cruelty. You do not. So I'd like to conclude before we take out the Torah with a passage from our Siddur. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Shabbat Shalom. I want to invite the choir to come forward and everyone in the pews to please stand and come to this middle aisle and come to this and make two lines facing each other. And you're going to hold your hands like this, like I'm demonstrating.